Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead return!
Receive divinity.
Future will come!
I shall remember it.
My soul, unlimited. Blade work!
Embrace a new life. Return to dust. May death protect us.
Receive divinity.
I shall remember this. Embrace a new life. Darkness with me. May death protect us.
私の番か。
Magician's calculations. The end of the saga is simply a comment awaiting deletion.
experiment, okay? If numbers can decide the end of a story, then we can surely also pen a new beginning.
Screwy, what do you think?
If your hypothesis of Lycus's identity is true, even if we remove the restrictions of the Ultimate Protocol, therefore, victory will not miss Cyrene.
Go on. Maybe what...
Lycus's cognition resides in the X-logic. His inspiration circuit can simultaneously...
That's where things get tricky. You and I should be able to map. That's why we need to change our way of thinking.
The key lies in...
Oh?
You've already mentioned my friend and I.
Good. Then I'll cut to the chase. Since his thinking speed far exceeds, then command it to...
Even the most flexible and...
That's when the parallel... He won't be able to do anything.
Then we can entrap him in the same kind of cycle as the heroes were in. It's my...
That little one is still in that old intent. I'm not sure how this happened.
Yes. I seem...
But before that, the path characteristic you exhibit is very special. There's no way you're just a simple... You are a mimetic entity born in Amphorius. Yet you only awaken with... That means your existence. Then you must be prepared for the worst. You will disappear in the memory zone. Utterly...
But that's already happened. No wonder I've always had a weird hunch. As long as my friend and I are together... Long time no see, friend. Did you miss me while you were away? Yep, 1,000 years was such a long... And everyone in Amphorius was waiting for the Deliverer's return. You probably already knew about the genius's plans for that memory. I had to hide really well in a corner in time so Lygus wouldn't find me, and wait for the right opportunity. Which is now. The moment when his manifestation in this world is destroyed, and his twin timelines are intersecting. I'm sorry for keeping this a secret from you all this time. I'll tell you the entire, unedited story of this millennium as an apology after this is all over. But for now, let's join hands and complete the final step with the power of the remembrance. Yup. By the way, can I please do something before we go on stage? Remember the joke we made back at the Grove? Look! Aren't my hands pretty now? What a fascinating feeling. Like, what about you? What did you feel? Really? That makes me really happy. Now, please remember what you're feeling right now. Write it down in memories you want to treasure will never fade away. So, if the view in your memory ever grows fuzzy, just reach out. It's like reading bedtime stories. Now, I'll carry this power with me. And for a little while, I must part from you. As ice, give me your blessings, friend. Let that bright future be. Then, I'll leave it to you.
Artorias' icons.
All plays are like this. Once you're on the stage, it's hard to return to the audience. Welcome to our story. How does it feel?
If this was no system...
You guessed it right away. As expected, I'm gonna keep doing what I just did if you don't stop, you know. My friend and I won't, which means you are now...
An elegant idea, and an explode that... you will crumble before us.
Now I'm a pink bug? But you're not wrong. So that's why we never wanted to do that in the first place.
I shall answer your confusion purely out of my respect for those who came before me. Have you heard of the sinister life forms living in that environment abundant with In Asdana, people made use of that phenomenon to build a nation within a dream.
Is that how you walked into my...
I would much rather call this location our negotiation table, Lord Zandar. Nonetheless, your hypothesis is correct. Both have an astonishing amount of resolve, which I'm sure you can testify to.
I'm the best at listening to stories. I'll leave the exciting clash of the erudition.
A brain. Let's talk, Zandar. Take a guess. How much do you reckon we can dig out of your pumbicides in your current predicament? Go, little one.
Like Rufus... In that case, go. I shall send you off with my song, Grey Fry.
You have completed your duty. A new dawn is about to rise.
You died long ago, Imperator. Depart from my mind.
But your duty towards the Emperor, that duty will bind you no more. So go. Go and swim towards that ocean beyond the sky.
Is this?
A page out of that sidekick's book. I commend.
What's on this page?
Memories. Lifelike memories. That sidekick found me after the bloody feast 1,000 years ago and showed me her diary. I saw within that notebook. Is this that Deliverer's experience? People beyond the sky apparently utilize this power to seal past scenery into crystals they call like, but I only know so much about the remembrance, so I can't completely replicate the past. But I'll do my best to talk about the missing parts. I'm all ears. Go on then. Do your best. But if your chatter gets too boring... Got it. I'm sure you'll... What brightly the journey of the Is this? This is the first step of my... Oh, so it's the territory. Look, over there. Let's go listen to what she thinks about this. Are you telling me that woman is Herta? She seems shorter than I remember.
Pretty nice space station, huh? But just wait. After a couple more stops on the Astral Express, oh, the cosmos is so do your best with the nameless. Right?
She certainly shares my way of... Only that instead of a conquest through blood and fire, they chose... People call Madame Herta and Mr. Screwlum geniuses. Apparently, only the smartest... Do you mean that even in... On the contrary, you might be able to ask Madame Herta. Let's go check out some other worlds. This next stop has a lot of similar... A snow-covered land? This star is named... The girl we see here holds... I did not expect the Empress. Well, your appearance isn't much older. The object in the distance resembles Nikador. Is it a weapon? No, it's called... It's all thanks to you that we survived. This world was sealed beneath its sky just like Amphorius. That IPC she's... Yes. The IPC coming back to the Supreme Guardian. That cannot be. Its path of conquest must have had no... I will never allow... Imperator. I indeed hesitated, even if I may not live to see... They still have their dignity. But the Order of... No, M4... Speaking of the Order, another... Let's go to the next page. This next world is the first time I heard about that. This world is called Penacony. It's also my friend's previous... Tell me about it then.
I wish to gaze upon the views of the river. I'll be just a traveler when I come back here again.
Penacony is a land of the harmony. Then, this young man before you chose to rewrite its laws, using the power of...
Yet, the paradise of my dream. As for what Penacony should look like...
Oh, it sounds like this idea... That's right. The people chose to wake up at the... This individual's law, and you are also very self-aware. Then you must know that the world... I am indeed very aware of, like... Then let's wrap up this trip. This... Isn't it pretty? That's our Amphorius. Our world... Though we were born from the designs of the gods... and are not yet true. Will you really renounce the heroes in this world's previous 30 million... I know what you want to do, sidekick. You want to use that Deliverer's memories to... You really... How can one rule an empire? Before we go on, tell me, was there ever a memory of the ocean?
The ocean. You shall complete your call. You shall eternally slumber in our prophecies aligned as flawless like the circulating ocean. The trial is over. Who will own the divine honor? What?
I am the law. Why should I both the Deliverer and the thief?
What exactly did you see in the trial?
Everything. I saw everything. As long as I offer a sacrifice of equal weight, I can rewrite the laws of this. Fate gave me a very fair deal. One rule change. For the...
What?
You can't guess. We can conquer the...
Your ambitions have already made so many people...
I am determined for Amphorius to stand on...
You are beyond reason. You think...
There's no new without destroy. Ever since the Flame Chase prophecy resounded in the distance, fate has decreed for the Chrysos heirs to ignite...
But your world doesn't seem to be any different from your predecessor. You're making the same mistakes they...
Go and see everything for yourself. I cleansed the Chrysos War's filth. I smashed Talantin's So now...
Final word.
Amphorius is about to be destroyed. There's no time. There is only one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance. In the name of the Imperator, I either sacrifice yourself for conquest, or... Thus, the Imperator concluded at the end of her life, at the last moment before she stepped onto the altar. My blood flows in you now. The Imperator fell. Some say that the Dux Gladiorum turned traitor and killed her liege. Some say there are countless stories about her death at the beginning.
Imperator, wait! How could someone of your status come to the front line?
The troops defending the pass to the west of the grove.
They ran as quickly as they could when they heard you.
Good. What about...
The 3rd Legion set fire to the mountains and...
That is enough. We can't...
They are no more.
Very good. We will launch the final charge. Take no prisoners among the enemy soldiers. Oh.
Understood.
Reporting in. The mountain.
Then cease our frontal assault.
What?
It's a strategic change of plans.
Walking dragon.
Stupid. Let them deal with their I will deliver the most fire.
Understood. I'll see.
The Temple of the Three Fates sent a letter, Imperator.
They refused to surrender, and said this letter...
Tell the commanding officers not to launch any attacks unless they receive the Imperator's...
What are you doing?
The priests of the Three Fates aren't soldiers. I am inferior to them in that, which means... I will be heading to the...
Understood. The Legion...
Why are we not allowed to march out with... This will be a long voyage with... Why are you personally leading this? That is correct. My departure will create a...
Saridra. Izard?
Destroy the old laws and forge new... More Chrysos heirs. Will they demand peace? Do not mourn for me. Is Saridra. At the end, I faithfully recorded the most important battles and... However, for some reason, a memory suddenly entered. It was a journey on a fantastical train. I had the honor of having a heart-to-heart conversation. How do you want history to remember you? She answered so quickly. I would rather be forgotten. Because the law can be neither eternal nor unchallenged. And only humanity. Now, I have shattered the greatest law of Amphorius. The game is nearing its end. Dux Gladiorum. Even though you killed the Imperator this time, even then, I will you choose to swim into that ocean? Do not. The Imperator muttered about her conquests and news of
freedom, liberty, the time. My people, my fellow elders, do not panic.
People want... I will return in the next year, Seren. To this day, we do not know which rule the Imperator overwrote. Perhaps the truth will only be revealed at the moment of check. We only know her death inflamed Akama. On one side of the city, Those who defended liberty taught. It is said that golden blood congealed into the same letters everywhere they fought. But the one who bore that name did not see any of this. What was the Imperator thinking about in that prophet? It was neither.
Look at this chessboard. What do the pieces?
They are strange. They look like...
From that paint emerged silhouettes, not a single trace of color. Is this Ceredra?
Electra, my subject. Ever since you walked out of the tainted ocean and pledged yourself to me, that was why I promised you a new ocean. Electra, my subject. You have done your duty as my blade. The prophecy has now made its final, but the Imperator never makes empty promises. So take this is the final gift that the...
When I was still a fish in the ocean, but once I stepped on the land, do you still not get it? I do not long for the oceanic depths. Perhaps even I don't know what I want. I still don't know where I should swim to, but I know one thing right now. A fish is simply a fish, but whether under the ocean or... can still look outside the cave and see the stars.
I have to admit, the 12-factor simulation of...
Make your choice then, Senior Society member. Do you want to keep walking down the wrong, or do you want to return to the audience seat and give your...
I must refuse. A dead man never fears death.
Did I not make myself clear? Have you forgotten about our dear Lord of Silence?
Your logical deductions are... Listen, my peers. Amphorius is not a place with 3 paths. You used Memoria to resist me, but did you not consider remembrance and their children?
What was the last thing she said to you before you parted the waters at the Scale Gorge waterscape? She didn't say anything back then.
That's correct. And now I'm sure. You are not March 7th. There's no way she would remember that. I'll only warn you once. Leave.
How impulsive. Why don't you calm down and think about another possibility? I didn't take over March 7th's body. Rather, it's March 7th who regained my memories.
ここからは休憩時間でいいんだな。では適当にくつろぐとしよう。
No matter how many times, it's good to see you. Right here, look close. Isn't it just beautiful? Cat, all right. Can I ask? Here in this village, shrouded... This sort of atmosphere is... How wonderful! According to legend, within the hidden depths of Ides Elysiae live a group of playful little fairies. The fairies, though hidden away from the world, dreamed of living like humans. They tried to hold a grand banquet, just as the villagers would. But one thing was missing. The most important person. They waited and waited. Would you say the hero of...
Mem!
Incredible!
Chief, over here! It's really the hero! The hero